What's going on, my fellow troops? My name is Xavvo and welcome back to a brand new video. So today, guys, we are going to be completing Serpentinite and Borealis in Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. It's that time. Black Ops 6 has actually dropped today. It's the 25th of October. I did not expect it to drop on the 25th. I heard that it was the 28th for some weird reason.
What?
So it kind of messed with my schedule, hearing that that had already dropped, and I still got this video and another video to film. But I think it's pretty good timing, to say the least, because we have our final weapon here to complete for this grind. And yeah, it's going to be every weapon done in Zombies, as well as multiplayer once we've done this. First thing we've got to do here is get 300 kills with the STG-44 whilst it's Pack-a-Punched. And the second challenge is to get 10 special or elite zombie kills with the STG-44. Once I get both of these camos, we will just automatically get the Borealis Camo. So without any further yapping, let's get into a match. Yeah, what I need to do, actually, I've got as you can see right here, a raw Ethereum crystal. So I've already got that stowed in my inventory, so I can immediately put on that Pack-a-Punch 1. The good thing about using exfils when there's no one else there is that every time you call in one, you can probably get maybe 70 to 80 kills. And if you do that a few times over, you should eventually get to 300 in no time. As you can see right there, we just did 81 kills. Oh, for fuck's sake, we've got this guy here. Great. Just what we wanted. Another knobhead to come pinch our fucking kills. What I actually will do is call in an escort, because they're very good for calling in zombies as well. Man, I can't wait to hop on Black Ops 6 and play Black Ops 6 Zombies with a return to classic zombies. We've got the Gobblegums returning, we've got the classic round base, all that good stuff, like actual storyline. In this game, there's not really much storyline. Like, yeah, if you were to follow the storyline missions, you can get bits of storyline, but most of it's just open world, and it's really not that exhilarating in any way. You're just kind of going place to place, pack-a-punching, shooting zombies on repeat at exfils, and then you're just leaving the game. I don't think people would really want to see this ever again. I think round base returning is absolutely, you know, essential for zombies to thrive, because I'm not gonna lie, like, the community for zombies and COD has not been very good as of the past year or two. It's been a little stale. One thing I don't think many people will talk about this, but one thing I actually want to see return in Black Ops 6 is allowing people to have, like, kind of camping sitting spots. Now, what I mean by this is in Cold War, for example, they did a huge update nerf. I think it was in, like, Season 6. Ever since they updated Cold War, Zombies has always just had this terrible feature where the zombies start throwing chunks of meat at you. And it really is annoying. It messes with kills. It messes with you going for challenges. You literally cannot sit in certain spots. You're basically forced to move around, because if you sit in higher areas where zombies can't reach you, like on this ATV for some reason, or ACV, sorry, I have some of them lobbing meat chunks at me, which is absolutely ridiculous. And the meat chunks thing doesn't sound like a big deal when you have, like, maybe one or two zombies throwing them at you. But when you get a massive herd of them, I mean tons of zombies lobbing meat at you, it can knock you in the matter of seconds. Honestly, it's so abysmal. You're swimming around the rivers, right, near the medium to high threat zone, and sometimes there's so many zombies on the edge of the shore near to the river that you're swimming in that all of them start mass throwing meat at you, and it knocks you in the water. And that's, like, the worst place to get knocked. Okay, well, we finished the contract. That's good. Oh, we're, like, really near now. Oh, see, can you hear that? Audio cutting. That has been happening so much in Zombies. It's horrendous. Alright, oh, we got the little glitch. Right, Zircon scale is done. And now, let's get this big guy over here. I wonder if we can get another mangler here at this exfil site. That would be kind of useful. What we'll do first is we'll eliminate this bounty. Hey, yo, we've actually got a ether portal thing here. That actually will be useful for afterwards. We've got Dovenbrim. What a nice name. Oh. See you later, Dovenbrim. I should just call it the ether pussy, because it just looks like a massive vagina, basically.
What did he say?
Unless that's just my dirty mind. It probably is. Here we go. There we go. Pack-a-Punch 2. So now we're going to head to the exfil in the medium threat zone. Someone rammed that puppy into the fucking back of this van. What the hell? Hang on. Hey, up. We've got a mangler just chilling here, actually. Not gonna lie, Deadshot Dacry would probably help a bit more here for getting, like, the quick damage. Right, I don't know where the... Ah, there we go. Special zombie kill. I just killed the Disciple. There we go. Oh, audio again. You hear that? Oh, Jesus Christ. This game, I will not miss it. I will not miss this game. All right, let's finish him off. There we go. We've got 3 more to get. There we go. Right, there we go. It's done. We have finally finished the last weapon in this godforsaken game. Serpentinite is done. We have Borealis for the STG-44. We're out. Let's get out of here. So I guess now I'm just going to cut to the inspecs of all the DLC weapons we did since the first Serpentinite and Borealis videos. And I'm just going to show each of those camos on all of the DLCs. So let's get straight to it. Okay guys, so here we are on the inspecs part of the video. We're just going to talk about this grind like the rest of it that we had left to do, because I explained in the actual Serpentinite and Borealis videos what the actual grind was like. But for these past 24 additional DLC weapons that I had left to do, I think they've not actually been too bad. I mean, if you know COD well, obviously DLC weapons tend to be the better ones in the game, but the grind, as always, was kind of mundane, a bit drawn out, and not very exciting. So you will actually be able to tell when I start reading out the dates for when I completed each of these additional weapons. There was kind of a jump from like June or July to like the last month or two, because literally coming on this and doing this was not that fun. So I actually prioritized multiplayer instead and finishing off, you know, Interstellar. So here are the dates when I actually got each of these done. So the Ram 7, I did it on the 25th of July. The BP50, I did it on the 31st of July. For the BAL 27, I did that on the 18th of October. The STG-44 was on the 25th of October, which is obviously just yesterday as I'm recording this. That's what we did for the final camo. The SOA Subverter was on the 7th of October. The DTIR 3006 was on the 24th of October. For the SMGs, the HRM9 was on the 16th of September. The Ram 9 was on the 18th of September. The FJX Horus was on the 18th of September. Superi 46 was on the 9th of October. Static HV was on the 24th of October. For the shotguns, the Reclaimer 18 was done on the 24th of October. The LMGs, we have the TAC Eradicator, did that on the 8th of October. The TAC Evolver was on the 8th of October as well. And the Cast-Off LSW, I did that on the 25th of October. For the Kar98K, I did that on the 24th of October. For the XRK Stalker, I did that on the 24th of October. The Moors, I did that on the 8th of October. Then the Stormender, I did that on the 18th of October. The Torque 35 on the 25th of October. The Soul Render, I did that on the 18th of September. For the Gladiator, I did that on the 19th of September. The Sledgehammer on the 20th of September, and the Spear on the 20th of September. So some of these, I did them in quite a large bulk, actually. For the past few days, I managed to get a ton of them completed, because they're actually kind of streamlined, like I say, with these grinds. All you're really doing is just pack-a-punching, going into a game, getting those kills at, you know, an exfil site, or at the escort missions, or whatever it may be, getting a bunch of elite or special zombie kills, and then you're just exfilling the game. It's quite literally the same thing, rinse, repeat, for every single weapon. The only difference you'll actually experience is when it comes to the base camos prior to all the mastery camos, and they're just really boring. It's either just sticking on, you know, some sort of ammo mod and getting 250 kills with that, or you're just doing regular 250 kills, or you're doing like 5 kills in 10 seconds 10 times, that kind of thing. Like, really, they're the only times you'll feel much of a difference in the grind. So there's not a ton of nuances that go on in this grind as there would be in multiplayer. One thing I have to say that I never really brought up in the first Serpentinite or Borealis thing is I don't really like this grind for the fact that the map is the same map. There is not multiple maps inside of this game's zombies. There's just the one map, and it's Urzikstan, and it's just an open world map. And as I probably did touch up already on in the video earlier, but I'm going to go into a little bit more detail here, something I actually don't really like about these open world experiences as opposed to round-based is the playability. There's a lot of, you know, places you can go on these big maps, don't get me wrong, but the open world thing, I don't think they should do it again. As much as I didn't think this was a terrible zombies game, it definitely was just one of those things where they tried it, but they shouldn't do it again. If people really want to play open world experiences, they can always come back to MW3 zombies, or they can play Outbreak in Black Ops Cold War zombies, but I don't really think they should do this again. Round base allows that fast pace where stuff is always going on. There's a lot of zombies, there's always the increasingly difficult rounds as the game goes on, and there's multiple different maps that you can do, which actually increases the playability of it. Now, yeah, obviously obviously, don't get me wrong, there is an increased risk type of value in this game where you can go to higher threat zones to get higher threat of zombies, but the zombies are just way too fast in these higher threat zones. It's not like there's more of them, it's just that they're just too fast, and it actually makes it less likely for normal players to want to go into those other areas of the map because they know they're going to immediately get knocked unless they've got a group of people with them and they're running just absolutely everything maxed out with a solid internet speed. If you get any lag spikes, you're going to get downed in those areas, and I just personally cannot stand that. And there's just other nuances that make this unplayable. There's a lot of lag problems. There's the ungodly amount of time that you have to wait just to get revived if you're not with a squad, and even if you are with a squad, some squad teammates are so far across the map that they take a good 5-10 minutes to come and pick you up, and you don't even get a second chance like you would in round base, where if you died, you'd respawn on the next round. In this game, you don't have rounds, so if you're down, you're either waiting for another player to come revive you whilst you're calling for help, or you just end up having to leave the game. You get punished for a whole hour if your internet manages to cut you out and you lose connection to the game you're in, as if you left the game and you won't be able to select your custom gun. And yes, whilst these are considered risks that all come with playing an extraction-based shooter game, I don't think that these risks are particularly enjoyable for the player in wanting to keep them engaged and wanting to return to the mode, because you're just wasting a lot of time. And yeah, sure, you can reduce that 1 hour penalty time on your custom weapon by using a crappy contraband stash weapon and going into a game and gathering a bunch of essence and special rare items like watches and other weird shit and extracting with them to, you know, cut the time in half. But still, you're really just not enjoying that time whilst you're having to play in it, and you're losing time out on your grind. The fact that I've even managed to do every single weapon in this game for zombies is a wonder, because most people wouldn't be able to stomach this. They should definitely stick to the round base, which is what I'm going to be excited for with Black Ops 6. And I should actually say, am I going to do any further grinds for this game? There's that whole MW2 guns in zombies grind to do, which I can't even remember for the life of me what the hell that grind was called. It has like the spinal husk and all those weird camos in there. Bioluminescence, that's the one. I don't think I'm going to do it. Honestly, I have no interest in doing that. Doing 55 something guns from MW2 in this game, in this zombies mode, even though I've already got them all max leveled from doing MW2's multiplayer, really not going to sound appealing to me at all. There's always a chance I could come back and do it in the future, because I've done that where I've gone back to games from like years ago and I've just randomly done the grind recently. So yeah, it's a possibility, but I honestly have to say, for the most part, I'm pretty content. I've completed 2 full mastery grinds in this game now, Interstellar and Borealis, on all 60 weapons. I don't think I really want to play much of this game anymore. I'm just looking forward to BO6 now with their whole new dark matter grind, and I'm really excited to get on and start doing that. And obviously there's like a Warzone and a zombies grind for Black Ops 6, so I'll be interested in at least doing the zombies and multiplayer. Not so sure about the Warzone one, but we'll see. Anyway, with that being said, thank you everybody for watching. If you guys did enjoy, be sure to drop a like on this video. It's much appreciated. Also, leave a comment if you want to help with the algorithm, and check out all the links down below in the description. It's also greatly appreciated. But with that being said, thank you everyone again for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye guys.